Social update UG. Kakati no. Court stops Uganda Journalists Association polls. Ekooti ey'amateeka eyimiriza okulonda okw'omukulembeze wa Uganda Journalists Association oba omuntu akulira bannamawulire okitegeera. The Civil Division of the High Court in Kampala has issued an interim injunction halting the forthcoming elections for the journalists body Uganda Journalists Association. Osobola giyita UJA. Jjukira munne ekibiina kino kyali kikulirwa omukulu amanyikiddwa nga Kazibwe Bashir okitegeera. Ekkooti nno ebayimiriza naye nga what's the reason behind this? 5 journalists including Abu Beka Lubowa, Zambali Blasio Mukasa, Emmanuel Nkata, Hasifu Sechiwunga and Martin Kimbowa dragged UJA President Mathias Rukundo and Secretary General Emmanuel Kirunda alongside the Uganda Journalists Association for stopping them from participating in the forthcoming election on February 25th. On Friday, the 5 petitioners, through their lawyer George Musisi of Pace Advocates, asked court to halt the forthcoming polls set for next week until the main case is disposed of. The 5 journalists told court that allowing the elections to proceed before the main case is disposed would be about to be proceeded rather processed before the main case is disposed of would be to their disadvantage. Okitegeera bano bajournalists abatano bageye kooti nti nno okukkiriza obululu buno kubanga bugenda mu maaso nga main case tenaba kubeera disposed ejja kubeera a disadvantage to them. Okitegeera. Justice Musa Sekana reasoned with the petitioners that it would serve no meaning for court to allow the forthcoming elections to go on before the main case is heard and determined. Okitegeera eno ensonga enkulu lwaki obululu buno babuyimiriza era nga abantu 5 bakusomedde abakoze petition. It is hereby ordered that this court issues an interim injunction pending the determination of the main application for temporary injunction, Justice Sekana said. He set February 28th as the date to hear the main case. Commenting about the ruling, journalist Abu Beka Lubowa welcomed the decision that he said would help serve justice. What we seek is a fair process where there is no conflict of interest. We want the process to be open for everyone who wishes to stand, to be able to put their manifesto before the voters so that they can decide who they want. Uganda President Mathias Rukundo, who was among those sued, said they will abide by the court directive to halt all the processes for elections. Ebiragiro by'ekkooti bajja kuba babiwuliriza era bajja kuyimiriza okulonda okutuusa nga ekkooti esazeewo. The main case katugyogereko nayo. The 5 aggrieved journalists have that the decision by the 3 respondents to stop and eject them from participating in the forthcoming elections as candidates is illegal and an abuse of their powers. The process leading to the decision or directive and the decision itself of the respondents communicated to the applicants on February 3rd, 2023, barring, stopping, eliminating and ejecting the applicants from standing for elective positions in the first respondent association is illegal, ultra-vires, irrational, unreasonable, unfair, and an abuse of the respondent's power and powers. The court documents read in part. The petitioners aver that there was a conflict of interest and biasness on the side of the organizers of the election, since both of them are candidates. Whereas Rukundo is aspiring to retain the position of president, Chirunda seeks to return as UJA Secretary General. The petitioners say this is illegal since it depicts a conflict of interest on the side of the 2 UJA leaders. The second respondent is the president and the 3rd respondent is the Secretary General. of the said association, but are not mandated to organize elections. The actions of the two were biased, unfair, and illegal, meant to deny the applicants chance to fully participate in the electoral as envisaged in the Constitution. The petitioners say the requirements asked for by UJA and the two other respondents were outside the provisions of the association constitution. They want court to declare that the process of organizing the UJA election was illegal, but also kicking them out of the race was against the constitution. The group also wants court to issue an order stopping the ongoing election, but also for a fresh process, which is done under the provisions of the UJA constitution. Kitegeera munnange ge mawulire munnange agava wali mu kakiiko akabannamawulire era nga bayimirizaamu okulonda era ng'ensonga nzikubuulidde. Please don't forget to share and subscribe and also hit that bell button. Peace.